Hello guys, I continue my course of building a typical Saas, and this will be video number 5 in the series this week on YouTube, and this will be the final free video on YouTube. We will be talking about roles and permissions, and I will refactor part of that repository with Spotty Laravel permission package. From here, if you want to follow along the course and get access to the repository, the link to the full course will be in the description below. And from next week here on YouTube, we get back to other topics, and on Laravel Daily.com, I will continue publishing new lessons, hopefully one per day, but some topics take longer than others, so we'll see. I hope to finish this course by Christmas. And now let's get back to the topic of today, roles and permissions. In this video, let's talk about roles and permissions within the team of Saas. So previously on this course, a few videos ago, we talked about teams and user invitations. If you haven't watched that video, this will be video number 3 in this course, and if you're watching on YouTube, the link will be in the description below. But in that lesson, we invited a teammate based on 2 roles, whether they're admin or simple user, collaborator. What if you want to be more granular? So for example, invite a teammate and there will be a user, something like viewer or secretary or same collaborator or stuff like that. For example, someone who can access only limited things or limited features within the same menu items. So for that specific scenario, I created another menu item called project. So now we have 2 CRUDs in our project, so tasks and projects. Both are very simple and almost identical, but the key is to separate the roles and permissions with more flexibility than just is admin column. And for that, it's time to introduce a package, well-known package, Spotty Laravel permission, which will allow you to save roles and permissions in the database for future flexibility, and also add a few helpers here and there to check the roles and permissions. So in our code, I already have done it in the repository, and I will go through the changes. This is actually, in my opinion, one of the best ways to learn, to see before and after in the code, so you would see the difference on multiple levels. In the database, as a result of installing that package, we have roles database table like this, seeded, and I will get to the seeders in a minute. Then we have the database table permissions with granular permissions for each CRUD, for each menu item. Then we have role has permissions, which is seeded as well in the beginning of the project usually, or when you create a new menu item, so which role has which permission. And then whenever new user is registered, we need to assign the role, something like this. So by default, new user is admin of their team, but the invited users would get other roles potentially. And then there's another database table, model has permissions for basically exceptions. We will not even touch that in this course and in this video. So basically it's more flexible structure in the database, but also we will have the rules in the same old enum of role user. But let me show you the changes step by step. First, migrations, new projects database table. This is outside of roles and permissions. Then we have permission tables. This is from the package, Spotty Laravel permission, after you do composer require. If we go to the installation of that project, it's composer require, then vendor publish, and then migrating of the database with a few more optional changes, but basically this will give you those database tables that I showed you just a minute ago. Also, you need to add has roles to the user model, and then you can go on using the package. So yeah, this is that migration. And then, interestingly, if you're migrating from non-package structure to this package, you need to migrate the data. And for that, we have a specific migration to create the roles in the database, to create new field in the invitations table instead of drop column is admin. So basically migrating the schema along with new data creation. And for that, we still use the enum, which is helpful, as well as the database structure. So roles are in the database, but enum is still very valuable, and we should not delete that because it provides kind of the rules, the set of rules, what even can be the roles. And all over the project, we have role enum admin used, for example, in creating new user. So for example, in this 45 file, after creating the user, we need to assign the role, and enum is used here instead of string of admin. Then let's take a look at the changes in controller, for example. So in controller methods, we have gate authorize corresponding to those models like this. So gate authorize for those methods who are showing the data. And then in methods like store and update, those things are in the form requests. So then here, instead of authorize true or false, we use user can and again create for model. And now in the controllers, those gate authorize update or gate authorize create, where are they actually defined? In the policies. So this is another layer, and we have, for example, task policy here, and we have those methods with user has permission to, which comes from Spotty package. But then also we check not only the permission, but also check the belonging to, like multi-tenancy organization. Is it the same or different? And then where do we have those has permissions to from? We have a special seeder of data. There we go, roles and permissions seeder, which should be launched in the very beginning of the project. So the list of permissions and the list of roles as well. So first we seed the admin with all permissions, then we seed user role with just some permission, and then viewer with just a few permissions. So this is how the data comes into the database, and then it is checked with this kind of chain. This is kind of a recap. So controller gate authorize, then policy calls the method from Spotty permission, which checks the database. And then in other files related in this project, for example, in the invitation form, which is Livewire component, we check is admin to has permission to. So basically, you need to use Spotty permission package methods instead of hard-coded like admin or other checks we had previously. Also changes in the user model in addition to has roles that comes from the package, which is assigned here. Then we have is admin removed from users table. So we'll remove it from fillables, also remove it from casts, and also remove it from the helper. So we had is admin as a helper. Now the same helper which is used in the project but has different implementation now has role, again with the enum, which is, as I said, still useful. And then we have is user and is viewer. So we renamed the role from collaborator to user compared to the previous lesson to be more generic. And yeah, these are the changes in the model. What else did I miss? Oh, factory, user factory. We have a new method after create. So configure after creating. By definition, the new user would be assigned the role of admin. This is debatable. You may assign different role, but basically don't forget to assign some role to new users if you have those in the tests. Previously, again, we had is admin hard-coded, not anymore. This is, by the way, the general thing how you configure factories if you need to add another related record like relationship after creating the main model record. And then in the blade, we have sidebar blade with new menu item projects, for example, in this case, and also old menu items now have can check. But again, here we're not checking like if it's admin or not. We're calling the permission, which again checks the policy, calls Spotty permission method, and checks the database. So yeah, this is the change of roles and permissions with the package in a nutshell. This is the model that I would personally choose if I need more granular permissions in the database with more than just admin or simple user. Then I would use Spotty Laravel permission with the structure I showed in this video.